Hi Aquarius, welcome to your reading. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, let's see what's going on for Aquarius. All right, Spirit. What are the energies for Aquarius? I'm doing this reading on December 12th, okay? Time is fluid, so whenever you watch this energy, or this reading, you know, there might be something for you here. And take whatever resonates and leave the rest. All right, let's see. In the past, we have Blood Month. Sacrifice, offerings, decision. In the present moment, we have Oath, Promise, Pledge, Contract. Advice, Elf Struck. Enchanted, Beguiled, and Spelled. And in the future, we have Ragnarok, Destruction, Ending, Final Moment. And don't be scared of these cards. It's all good. Unseelie Queen, Glamour, Opulence, Hubris. Okay. Before the Gathering, Anticipation, Celebration, Event. All right, so let's pull some oracle cards, other oracle cards here right away, but it clearly looks like there's something here they're clearing out. I'm gonna get some more detail on it, but because I'm seeing a few different scenarios coming up, and I will go over them soon. But the main thing that comes through is like you knowing what you will tolerate and what you won't tolerate, you know. It's like raising your boundaries and your self-respect. That's what's coming through the most here. Let me see. Staying focused, hold the course. Breaking trail, a breakthrough is at hand. Yeah, and I'm feeling that with Mystic Healer, healing energy flows through you. Maybe some of you have had some struggles around self-worth, or like people, like maybe they're talking down to you or disrespecting you, or like making jokes, you know, like little jabs here and there. It could be family, or it could be friends. But I'm seeing here with this, you know, before the gathering, especially being around the holiday season, you know, and the people who tend to criticize us the most is the people close to us, right? And oftentimes they get away with it, but I feel like here it's like you've raised your bar, like your own boundaries, and it's like what you allow how other people will treat you, you know, what you stand up for yourself. But it could also be like in regards to a boss or colleagues, or I feel like there's just this energy with that you're doing what's best for you in whatever this is. And this could also be like, if you work with clients, it's more like being clear what you will do and what you will not. Like, because I know a lot of, you know, sometimes clients can, you know, for example, like hairdressers, it's always that talk about like they're being therapists as well, because people unload on them. And yeah, like maybe just being respectful of your own like working hours, and maybe like answering emails right away, like at 11 p.m, you know, if you're own business owner, things like that. Like I just feel like you're being very clear of what's acceptable for you. You know, you're making a promise, a pledge, a contract to yourself. That's what I mostly feel. I am presence, light body activation, accessing the divine within. Third eye activation, brow chakra, inner vision, clear seeing. Ooh, Merkaba activation, transcendence, ascension, you are rising up. You know what? I'm going to read that Merkaba for you right away. Here we go. Merkaba are ancient Egyptian and Hebrew words relating to the ascension process of the soul. The Hebrew Merkaba means chariot or vehicle, and is most commonly associated with the prophet Ezekiel's vision of angels traveling on or in spheres of light. In ancient Egyptian, Mer means light, Ka means spirit, and Ba means body. When these three words are put together, the idea is that light engulfs the spirit and body, and there is an opportunity to rise up. The symbol of the Merkaba is the star tetrahedron. This 8-pointed star, it looks like this, is simply the 3-dimensional extension of a hexagram, a symbol that is strongly associated with the Hebrew and Egyptian mystery schools. In modern spirituality, the Merkaba is acknowledged as the light body or vehicle that we can activate for the ascension process. It has been said that it is surrounded by an 8-pointed star tetrahedron, and when we're aligned on a spiritual level, the star spins at great speed, creating a sphere of unbreakable light around us. This sphere of light can help us move between the dimensions. While we are having a human experience, it creates a portal into the divine matrix so that we can connect with guidance and walk the path of light. So the message is, you are raising your vibration. You're raising your vibration and becoming magnetic to the presence and wisdom of light. You are in a space of ascension. The ascension process isn't about leaving this incarnation or dimension, but about finding harmony within it. All of the attention, love, and care you have been given to your body are supporting your spiritual journey. A powerful gateway of light is surrounding you now, allowing you to connect with the divine matrix of ancient wisdom. It's important for you to be aware of the information, energy, and downloads you are receiving, for all that's coming through is supporting your expansion. You are moving up a level. It's time to fly high. Yeah, and the whole thing with the I am presence as well is light body activation, right? It's accessing the divine within. And with the third eye, it's like you might even be like raising your psychic awareness at this time. If you do, crystals like amethyst, clear quartz, and lapis lazuli would be really helpful for you at this time. But it's when we raising our vibration, there's a lot of things that need to fall away because things are not aligning with our vibration anymore. So it's a very spiritual spin to this, but let's see. But as I said, like sometimes we're not aware of it. Like if you're not into like the spirituality and stuff like that, these energies still take place. Like, you know, when we're feeling like we're leveling up or we're changing, you know, we're changing up a little bit over time, and that's what's happening. And for us spiritual people, it's more like we're more aware of it, like we understand what is happening. So it's not that you have to be like super spiritual to, you know, resonate with this reading. It's just that you might not be clear at what's happening, but like your psychic senses, your intuition here is like heightened, right? And often when we grow in light, it also attracts more darkness, okay? Or like the darkness is like shows itself. So then, you know, it will be clear what belongs in your world and what doesn't, right? And that just came to mind now as well, that about the world is not a darker place at this time like it looks. It's more the detoxification of the world, because as we increase our awareness and consciousness, then the darkness will be more visible, you know, because it's like it triggers, like the more we rise, they rise, and it's to be detoxified, you know. So it's the healing energy, right? All right, 4 of Cups in the past here with the King of Cups. All right, 3 of Pentacles with the 9 of Wands, 7 of Cups with the Queen of Cups. All right, so we got both the Queen and the King of Cups. 2 of Cups with the Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups with the World. So again, I'm seeing one message here is, yeah, 5 of Wands, family gatherings that might be a little bit you know, coming to a close, like with, you know, someone's treatment of you or your loved ones, or it's just one message is coming through that maybe like it's someone in your family, like no matter what you do, it's just not good enough. You know, this whole thing with Four of Cups is like, but here I did this, or I accomplished this, and it's like it's just never good enough, right? It could be a father figure or your own like husband or something like that, or brother, but yeah, something's coming to a close here in terms of family for whoever resonates with that, or it could be like a boss, or it's just someone in your surrounding that it seems like whatever you do is just not like good enough, or like maybe that's just how you feel, like that they don't acknowledge it. It doesn't have to be anything like outwardly, like maybe it's just a feeling you get that it's like, and then it's like, why am I trying to get their approval, right? Like, because it's a very Chiron energy around this. So maybe if you're feeling a little bit like triggered, or like you're feeling a little bit like finding yourself seeking approval from someone, or like that you just wish that they acknowledge you, and just maybe see where it stems from, because maybe it's, you know, something like how you grew up and it's like as a pattern. So it could also be something within yourself that you're like, you know what, like I recognize this and I don't really want to hold on to that anymore. So this could be a very, very healing energy. You might even come together with a coach or a healer, or if it's just a new friend, that's going to be very healing for you. Because I see like, that's the wounded healer, and that's like, you know, working together with others. So maybe you're like signing up to a course or a community, or something here, coming together with others that can help you move from this state, like to clear that in some way. Yeah, I feel like there's a breakthrough in your own healing here. Very interesting. And here in the future we have Two of Cups with the Ace of Cups. So I see, it looks like here that you know, something beautiful is being born out of this. So with every ending, it's like, I feel like it's more like internal. I don't see it like as like cutting ties with family and stuff. It could be, but I don't see it like for the majority part of you, or like quitting your job or anything like that. I feel like it's more like you looking within and seeing like, oh wait, like why am I seeking approval, or wishing that they like, you know, just acknowledge what I've done, or like who I am, and maybe see that like maybe something like, maybe I just need to like work on that myself, and it needs to come from my own satisfaction, my own self-love, and my own self-respect, and not necessarily from others, you know. That's what's coming through. So I think then like something beautiful is coming in here in the future as you're committing to something new. Could be a coach, a guide, someone you find on YouTube that's going to be like super helpful for your spiritual journey, or like your healing journey. And yeah, I love it. Very healing energy. Maybe you want to look into like where your Chiron is at. If you have Chiron in Taurus, for example, check your birth chart and see where you have Chiron. And if you know your exact time of birth, you can check what house it is in, because then you can see like in what area is this triggering, because maybe it is like in the first house, or like in the 10th house or the 4th house or something, you know, and then you get more details on it, like, and it will probably resonate with whatever's going on. If you don't know how to read your birth chart and stuff, that, you know, you can get a birth chart report on my website. Ceremony, invocation. The snake is there as well, and it's like about shedding skin, releasing. Ooh. Tsunami, yeah, wake up call. One more spirit, please. So there's clearly like a shift going on now for you. You might have heightened spiritual experiences or interest at this time. Fog, veiled, and lake stillness. So it's a little bit like spiritual awakening, kind of, you know, like start of a spiritual journey, kind of reading, you know. And it reminds me, like, in the beginning, because it's like, you're not gonna have the answers to everything, and you're not meant to, like, you're not, like, this is not like a spirituality. It's not like here's a Bible, read it, and now you know everything, and you have to live by that. You have to believe everything that says there, and it's like certain rules and everything. No, like spirituality, like true spirituality, is very open and doesn't have dogma, but you also don't know everything. So there's so much. It's such a wide, it's so wide and broad, right? And just the acceptance that, like, you're exploring what resonates with you and what feels good and what makes you love yourself more and have more like self-empowerment and self-respect and self-love, right? And healing. That's what I feel here. And just taking everything step by step, right? I'm seeing a more peaceful and loving energy, especially towards yourself, coming through here. So I love that for you. I hope you will have a beautiful holiday period, you know, hopefully no drama. But if so, you stand up for yourself and just, like, you know, calmly and standing in your own power, and, you know, not letting people talk to you certain ways or whatever this is, right? You know, just love yourself extra. All right, I hope this was beneficial for you. Let me know in the comments where you're tuning in from, and I'll see you soon. I love you, Aquarius. Bye.